This week on Motoring with the Mitchems, we head to the eastern shore of Virginia. This is our second time here this summer. We liked it so much, we booked a week for the 4th of July. We'll be staying at the Chesapeake Bay KOA, formerly used to be called Sunset Beach. We love this resort mainly because it being so dog friendly. It has a dedicated dog beach, plenty of space for your dog to get out and about and run, a very large dog park, and the close proximity to Cape Charles, which is a beautiful small town nestled in the southern tip of the eastern shore. Getting to the eastern shore from the south requires you to go across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, which you can see in the video. The tunnel is a 20-mile span that crosses 3 sections of bridges and 2 tunnels. It was originally built in the 1960s and since in the 1990s added a second span. One of the places at the KOA that Chloe and Bentley really love is Sunset Bluff. As you can see from the picture, it's a wide open space. A lot of times they use it for picnics or gatherings. Last time we were there, they had a potluck to where they provided hamburgers and hot dogs, and then campers brought sides to share. It's a great way to meet other people in the campground and try different food. Another reason why Chloe and Bentley really like Sunset Bluff is that there is the direct path to the dog beach. One of the great things about Sunset Beach and Cape Charles is that they have access to a great dog beach. And with the dog beach, they're pretty much on the whole right-hand side of the beach, although honestly, I've seen dogs pretty much on the entire beach. And being that it's part of the bay, the water's pretty shallow, so they can go in pretty deep. And typically, there's a sandbar to where if they swim out far enough and then it'll get to the sandbar, and for humans, the water's at their ankles. So with dogs, it's typically, for our size dogs at least, the water's at their knees. So it's a lot calmer, obviously, than the ocean. Perfect beach for the dog swimming. We typically come out in the morning where it's a lot cooler on the dogs, bring an umbrella for them to relax. We stay out till lunchtime, then head back to the camper, grab a light lunch, let the dogs relax for a little bit, and then if we want, we can come out again after lunch. Or sometimes we just stay in the camper and take a good nap. Another feature of the Chesapeake Bay KOA is called Jack Spot. So Jack Spot is a restaurant and bar that is located on the campground. There is plenty of space. They have bands here at times. They have DJs, dances, cornhole tournaments. It's got a little bit of everything. On the right there, in the shaky video, you see the restaurant itself. It has a walk-up bar on the right, and it actually has a bar inside as well. On the left-hand side is an open pavilion that's tinted during the summer to help with shade. This is the main beach that you see in front of you. It's pretty quiet. This was earlier in the morning. On the left-hand side, they do rent water sports items, so maybe it's a jet ski, maybe it's a paddle board, or one of the I don't know what they're called, the big wheeled bicycle things that go in the water. There's plenty of things down here that's all kind of located right around Jack Spot. Food is pretty good. People come in from outside to experience it as well. So just this one to kind of give you a little tour of part of the campground. To the right there is the large pool. The pool is a pretty good size for those that don't want to go into the water. There's numerous types of campsites here. We were staying on the backside under some trees. Good for shade, not great for pine needles on the rig. You are going to come up here, you're going to see the super sites on the right. So they have a little patio with the chairs there. You have plenty of space in those sites, nothing really to worry about. So to the right over, you can't really see it in this. There are a couple rows of seasonals. They do have seasonals at this site. Sometimes it gets a little loud, but it's not bad. They're really nice. Had a great chance to meet some of the seasonal folks at the potluck they had back in May. There are numerous bathhouses, 3 bathhouses on site. They are kept very clean, showers and bathrooms. Over there to the right, you can see a hotel that's actually on the premises as well. So they have campers and hotel facilities. So with those bathhouses, there's also laundry. We didn't have great success with the laundry. There were a lot of washers and dryers both that were out at the times. You can rent golf carts on the left. They are $60 a day. I thought it was kind of steep, but never really priced them before. And so heading out, Route 13 is in front of us, and I think we are going to head down to the town of Cape Charles. We'll see you there. Cape Charles was founded in 1884. It was at the southern end of the New York, Philadelphia, and Norfolk Railroad. It was important because it allowed the seafood of the Eastern Shore and the farm produce to make it north. The town now, it's a great little town. It's got many storefronts that are very dog friendly. Here Chloe and Bentley are in front of one of the stores there with the water. I mentioned before it's got a great homemade ice cream spot called Brown Dog Ice Cream. It does have pup cups that all the money from those pup cups goes to the local SPCA. As you drive down through town, you get towards the bottom and the pier. The pier, unfortunately, is not dog friendly. It's open till 9 p.m. in the evening, although it does have a great view, especially around the time of sunset. A neat thing that is there, they do have a love sign. Chloe and Bentley were able to get their pictures taken in front of the love sign, so they enjoyed their time there. So heading out of town, one of the places that we really liked was the brewery. Cape Charles Brewing has some great beer. It's only been open for about a year, but in addition to the beer, their food is outstanding. We did have the opportunity to head to Cape Charles on the 4th of July. There was a great parade that included a lot of golf carts, but also a lot of fire engines, fire trucks, ambulance. It's pretty overwhelming, especially for the puppies. They handled it okay, but definitely stimulation overload for them. So along with the parade, they also had an arts fair and a vendor fair. So they had food trucks and vendors all set up down the road that it runs parallel to the beach. Lots of different things here. Nothing that I saw that jumped out to me. One thing we did partake in that afternoon is they had a cornhole tournament. It was pretty good. They had almost 20 teams sign up to play. We did finish 6th. Unfortunately, we didn't win. But it was a great time to spend in the town of Cape Charles. Beautiful town, very dog friendly. Some other scenes from the trip. Our niece won the most patriotic bicycle at the campground parade. Chloe there and Bentley both absolutely loved the beach. We had great food from Stingrays if you stop by. Great seafood, reasonably priced. This is the tuna burger at Cape Charles Brewing. Very good. And also their beer cheese nachos. So there's an ice cream shop at the campground. That's a single scoop cone. Chloe and Bentley got really worn out and needed time there at the campground. And our last night campfire. As the sun sets on this video, we hope you enjoyed watching and learning more about Cape Charles and the Chesapeake Bay KOA. If you like motoring with the Mitchems and following Chloe and Bentley, make sure you like the video at the bottom and click the red subscribe button. We look forward to bringing more of our trips to you.